AskReddit by Mr. No Username. What are things that YouTubers do that you genuinely hate? Stupid thumbnails with their mouths open. And that exaggerated eye size thing that was going around for a while. Those with robotic voice narrators. They are annoying to listen to. I have a theory that those voices are intentionally annoying. Clickbait. It's not only with titles or thumbnails. It's the whole content. Imagine you are reviewing phones. Every new phone is similar to the last 20 phones. Everyone else is doing a review of that phone. What can you do to make people watch you instead of others? Lie, create controversy, steal someone else's idea, or all of them at once. Say good stuff about it when everyone is saying it's shit. Say bad stuff about solid product to have people argue with you in comments. Say it's the best for every product, so people searching for it will find it. Whatever works. Exploit their children for views and an income. Hey everybody, today we're going to pour molten silver in Aiden's eyes so he can be a crippled beggar, but first smash the like and subscribe buttons. What is up you guys ? Welcome back to the channel. Not the worst thing in the world, but this obsession so many of them have of putting tiny cuts in the middle of sentences all the time or cutting the pauses between sentences. I was watching a vid recently about how Chernobyl failed and there was a lot of technical info, but the guy just stripped out all the pauses between his sentences. You realize pretty quickly that you need those little pauses just to process what's been said. I ended up pausing the video every 30 seconds just to let my brain catch up. This is so annoying and almost everyone does this. Cutting out speech pauses is the main reason I don't watch any YouTube videos anymore. Bad sponsorship sketches. Don't get me wrong, YouTubers gotta eat. I don't mind ads, but 9 times out of 10 I would much prefer you just do your ad roll with the B footage you had to record in your house upselling hipster ass microwave dinners than having to go through the bother of recording you in a pirate hat screaming about lording over the high seas and me having to skip through it. There are like 4 content creators that actually make their ads into watchable content, and even they were fun is a lot. You're wasting a lot of time and money here trying to beat Knobbleberry. https://www.youtube.com/watch?them HLZ_xy-CQ and you can't. Knobbleberry is a national treasure. You are probably not. Content creators who break up the video and show the actual ad section are heroes. I've always wondered how they get away with it. It feels like whoever you are putting in an ad for would frown upon this. I mean, a ton of people try to skip them anyways, but having the block in the timeline of the video show exactly where to skip to means no one sees any of the ad. Overreacting. Stupid thumbnails where they open their mouths like a glory hole. Forced facial expressions. Nothing more disgusting than a fake smile that isn't even trying to hide being fake. The thumbnails alone make me click don't recommend this channel. Not doing basic research and fact checking info on the content they are presenting. But first, a word from this video's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is dead. Now the sponsor is NordVPN. Accept sponsors from irrelevant companies. Some little old lady on her knitting channel saying how much she loves playing Raid Shadow Legends in her free time. I would say this kind of thing would be acceptable if they kind of lampshaded it and made it clear it was like, yeah, you and I both know I don't actually pay this, but who cares, I get paid either way. We all know this ad is bullshit, but hey, jokes on the sponsor cause you're not gonna try their product but I still get their money lol. Like if you watch some of the sponsorships that Aaron has done on Game Grumps, he makes it so over the top and is like too into it, to the point you know that the ad is basically the equivalent of him shitposting for the lols but also getting paid for it. Reaction videos where they don't actually say anything of substance, or just sit there saying it's so awesome, so basically reaction videos. At this point I only like the kind where an expert reviews something relevant to their field. They aren't really common it seems, but some of them will have a video easily 3 or 4 times longer than whatever clip or song is being reviewed, with all the commentary or background information they add. Being obnoxiously loud. If you want to scream for comedic purposes, please turn down the volume for that scene. It's really unpleasant to hear a full volume scream on headphones. Clickbaity thumbnails or video titles are usually a long stretch on what's shown in the video. The video doesn't meet the expectations and I therefore stop watching halfway through. Sponsorships to unrelated products. I don't mind if a science-oriented channel promotes learning courses, but oftentimes the sponsor doesn't offer anything related to what the channel does uses. Not listing used music. It's worse with MIDI tracks or tracks made by small composers, since those can be near impossible to find. Regarding the last one, that's something I've dealt with on the other side. Did a few flash game soundtracks in the early zeros that had somewhat of a small cult following on like Newgrounds, CES, etc. Heard the shitty compressed versions of the songs in the BG of a few videos even after I uploaded the original source files on my YT page. Comment sections in those videos always have someone asking who the composer is, and I would feel like a tool just answering it. Act like they have degrees or certifications in something they are trying to teach when in reality they are just regurgitating someone else's work or frankly have no business teaching anyone anything. I do think while it's annoying, I'm glad it's allowed the everyday people to have a voice and not just the select few. Deleted. Especially at the beginning of a video, how would I know if I want to subscribe before I've seen anything? I don't subscribe to those people out of principle. Enlightened spiritual coaches promoting the nomad life by giving life advice and exploiting vulnerable people in poor countries for views. Recording themselves being altruistic, helping others when it's clearly for the sake of likes. Also when they give life advice when they clearly haven't lived enough, prepared themselves or got their shit together. Begging for likes and subscriptions. I've only seen one YouTuber who, after saying if you enjoyed this video hit like, goes on to say, and if you didn't, hit the dislike button. 1. A lot of mommy content which is designed to cause controversy to drive views. Especially the ones filmed inside a car where they tell some story about how the teacher gave detention to poor little Paxton over something. I hate that type of content. 2. People filming acts of charity, like giving poor folks money. 3. Alpha male type nonsense. Ugh. 4. Logan Paul type nonsense. Ugh. Not poor little Paxton. He didn't do anything wrong. Adding a sponsor in YouTube Shorts. I just hate shorts in general. If I wanted inane short form content with garbage editing in vertical format, I'd have a TikTok account. Fish face thumbnails. Being overly dramatic and loud, basically shouting at the camera. Playing an annoying soundtrack during the video. Those who encourage parasocial relationships with I love care about you guys. Just shut up lol. It's gotten so algorithmic. You can tell every YouTuber is reading off the same ad copy, even if they make it their own. Transparently stage seemingly random events. I hate nondescript titles. Even some of my favorite YouTubers do it and it always bothers me. I know it's for clickbait, but it makes it so hard to go back and find a specific video when every title is "You won't believe what happened" or "We did." What incredible. Offensive pranks.